jumping on Grady Live. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to TLC Conversations. I'm super excited to be your host tonight, and even more excited, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a conversation that you definitely want to take the time to tag and share and tell somebody, because I have an incredible guest coming on here tonight. This young lady, I want you to know, she is a mom of 6. She is a wife, and I want you to know that she now qualifies for $25,000 cash, okay? So tonight, you're going to be able to hear from her. All right, we are live at TheTLCConversation.com. Great evening, IG. Great evening, Facebook. Take the time to tag. Take the time to share, because this incredible woman is going to share her entire story on tomorrow on TLC HQ, in which every single one of you will have the opportunity to vote for none other than Naja Levels. All right, y'all? So great evening. All right, I'm going to go ahead. And as we are getting this party started, I'm bringing Naja to the screen. All right, hey, beautiful. I see you checking in from South Carolina. All right, from the East Coast to the West Coast. That is how we get it done. And so you're going to hear an incredible story tonight. And so we are super excited for each and every one of you that are jumping on, tag, share. Let me go ahead and make sure I got my about 30 seconds, and we're going to get this party started. You're going to hear from an incredible woman tonight. She is a mom. She is a wife. Right? And I can tell you, she now has the opportunity to take home $1,000 cash tomorrow. And she's a qualifier, y'all, for this $25,000. And so we're going to say, who's got next? All right? Yes. And how you can definitely support and go out and vote on tomorrow. All right, guys? So great evening. Welcome to TLC Conversations. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to hear how these products have changed Naja's life. We're going to hear how saying yes and being a life changer has definitely changed her life. All right. So great evening, everybody. Welcome. Tell us where you're tagging. And we see a lot of Facebook users. I noticed that's been coming up a lot. All right. I don't know if there's a link to click. I'm a Facebook user and I'm on here all the time. But if there's a link to click so we can tell who you are, then wonderful. If not, then definitely just tag, share. All right? Tag, share. Tell somebody, all right, that tonight is a great night to jump on TLC Conversations. All right, everybody? So 15 seconds to get my noises out, all right? Absolutely. Great evening, everybody. Great evening. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and let's get this party started. Let me stop this music because it will continue to go on. And we'll just be having us a musical party tonight. But that's not what we're here to do on this evening. I want to say great evening to everybody out there. Welcome to a special TLC Conversations on this Monday night. We hope that each and every one of you are truly blessed and having an amazing week as we are continuing forward and moving and operating in our purpose. So, Mrs. Naja Levels, all right? We're chiming in tonight in South Carolina. It is Black something. I can't remember the name of the city.
It's Lexington.
Lexington. Okay, Lexington, South Carolina. All right, so tell everybody, how you feeling tonight?
I feel amazing. Coming into the woman that God has put me here to be is a big responsibility, but I feel refreshed.
Wow. Wow, I love it. You feel refreshed. So, you're definitely shining bright on the other side of the screen, looking beautiful as always. And so tonight, we just want to be able to hear from you. First and foremost, congratulations, because it is definitely huge to have been selected, as one of the top three stories for this week that is going to be broadcast on tomorrow on our corporate link, right? Our corporate Facebook page and our corporate Instagram page, none other than TLC HQ. So, congratulations on being selected as the top three, in which you have the opportunity to take home that $1,000 cash. And just because you were chosen as the top three, you now qualify for that $25,000. Man, how does that make you feel?
Yes, thank you. That makes me believe more. That makes me dream bigger. That makes me want to go bolder, be more courageous, and just go harder and, inspire other women.
Wow. I love it. To be bold, to be more courageous, and to inspire other women, and I love each nugget that you just dropped right there, because that truly is what life is all about, as we get up every single day and begin to walk in our purpose and to kind of figure it out, because every day can be a challenge. And I know that, being a wife, being a mother, I can definitely relate to that and the different challenges that we go through, but to kind of grow through them and to go through them and then to become an inspiration, that's a huge feat, So tell us a little bit about, first and foremost, how long you been a part of Total Life Changes?
I've been a part of Total Life Changes since the pandemic, so 2020.
All right, 2020. So you kind of you're a little bit of a little baby, right? All right, about in the toddler stage, right? Right, but absolutely. So you got in during that time. Tell me what was going on. What was happening in life as far as for you to make a decision to during that season to say yes to TLC.
So when the pandemic happened, I was okay. My heart goes out to those who, you know, lost family members in the pandemic. But for me, I needed that breather. So I was glad, in the midst of it, the world shutting down, I was happy because I was in a dark space and I needed my world to stop. Being a stay-at-home mom of, six kids, that's six different personalities all over the place, and being in a dark space for a while, like I needed the world to stop because the moment I felt like running away
Mm-hmm.
was the moment I knew I needed I needed some help, and that's when Total Life Changes came. And I was able to have my kids all under one roof, not having to hustle and bustle and do this and do that. It came to a stop. I could pause, I could breathe, and I found something that worked for me rather than taking a prescription. So I needed that. I needed the energy and I needed to lose the weight.
Wow. Wow. So you were in a dark place, and you knew that you needed to do something, right? And sounds like the story of a lot of moms out there, where we can kind of give up ourselves to everybody else. That's just, as a mother, that's what we do. We kind of sometimes put ourselves on the back burner, right? And then we find ourselves, in a position where we need to shift, but we just don't know how to shift, right? But you realized it, and you recognized it, and you realized that, what, it's great being and operating in the purpose that you're called to operate in as a wife and a mother, but there's also another piece. And I can relate to that, because that was, how I felt prior to TLC and coming in, where, I was thankful for my family, for my husband, but I just felt like there was a missing piece, right? A missing piece to really moving in the purpose that God created me to move in, right?
Mhm.
So, and you needed to lose some weight, and I can definitely relate to that little piece too. So, so tell us a little bit about the journey, how you got connected to TLC and the journey and what you started with, and then we're gonna kind of get into this 15-day challenge and some of these products over here.
Okay, so I saw my high school friend on Facebook, and she said she had lost like 70 pounds in 5 months. And I was like, okay. I actually found the email. I emailed her and I was like, you lost 70 pounds in 5 months? I need, like, tell me more. I need to know more because I need to get this weight off. She was like, yeah, I think you'll like it. She sampled me, of course. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I sat on the sample for a good month and she kept asking me. And I was like, no, I haven't did it yet. I was like, is it gonna make me use the bathroom? She was like, yes, that's what it's supposed to do. I was cool with that because I've suffered with constipation. So I
Uh-huh.
finally tried the sample because she was threatening to take it back. So
I wonder why, because we talk about that all the time. Just if you don't drink our sample or take our NutriBurst sample or drink our tea or take our NRG, we want it bad. We serious about that, right?
yeah, very serious. Okay. So I finally tried it. And I went to the bathroom. I was like, okay, I feel good. I can do this. I was like, look, sis, I need some energy. I need to lose some weight. And I'm a baker. So at the time I feel like I had a sugar addiction. And she was like,
Mm.
okay, well, I got the perfect products for you. I say, and I got a budget too. I had a budget, had to stay on the budget. So she was like, I got this kit for you, but I'll gift you the NutriBurst. I said, okay, cool. So the kit was the brewed tea, and it was
Okay.
safe for my family to drink. So that was, even more inspiration. It's family friendly. So the brewed tea, the resolution drops, and the NRG. I kid you not. When I got my products, she was like, okay, call me when you know it, when you can tell a difference. I said, okay, cool. So I tried the NRG and the NutriBurst
Okay.
first.
All right.
While the tea still had to brew. This was the first day, the very first day. And
Uh-huh.
I called her because sometimes you think it's a placebo, but I tried the NutriBurst, a tablespoon. That was it. Because I'm skeptical. I'm trying a tablespoon, like you said, one NRG, and I started. We had a patio at the time. I cleaned that whole patio off.
Oh,
I
wow.
started. I started cleaning my laundry room. I was
Wow.
like, girl, I had to call her like, girl, is it me? Am I tripping? Or like I'm getting stuff done, checked off my to-do list that I was supposed to I was supposed to have done this stuff like 2 or 3 months ago. And as time went by, I changed the way I ate, and the resolution drops perfect for the appetite suppressant because I'm a night muncher. And I said, to this day, I say my last resolution drop go under my tongue before I go to bed. So if I do get up, I don't want to nibble.
Mm-hmm.
I started walking my neighborhood. My son went with me. They start, okay, mom, we're going to walk with you. So I look up. I've done the heat challenge, but we can't say the heat challenge no more. But
No, you can say it. It's just
I
we
can,
changed
okay.
it.
And then I'm probably the first month I was down about 15 pounds. I was like,
Wow.
okay. Then the
Wow.
heat challenge came, and I'm down 43 pounds. I
Wow.
have energy. I feel good. My kids and my family are, tapping into these healthy habits, and they actually want to move their body without me having to, strangle them to get out the house. We are still in a pandemic, and I I'm thankful on today.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. Congratulations. So, your first month, you lost 15 pounds, right? Your first month.
Yes.
Then so for total, since you've been here, you're down 43 pounds. Wow. That's commendable, and you're able to keep it off. And you talked about some of these products that you use, right? Because a lot of times, people lose weight, but they struggle with keeping it off. And I know you mentioned the resolution. I didn't bring it over here with me, but the resolution, and you don't have it. It's okay. It's drops, ladies and gentlemen, that she's talking about. So she added this on to some of our other products that are really helping people to achieve their health goals. And it's just simply drops in which you maintain a 1,200 caloric diet plan, but it's a coach in a bottle. When you hear Naja say, it removed those unwanted food cravings, it's because that product is going to work, right? But then, I mean, to drop that weight. So tell me, because I know you weren't a believer, and a lot of times people aren't a believer, because I know when I first saw this tea way before I ever got started, I said, I laughed at the tea. It was in different packaging, but I laughed at the tea. I'm like, they're gonna drink tea and get healthy and cleanse and lose weight. I'm like, whatever, until I started to see the results of people. I'm like, wait a minute, I might need to pay attention. That was like a year prior to saying yes to this. But, how did you, feel? Because I know, how long were you trying to lose weight? Had you tried some other things? What did it do for you when you saw that it actually began to work? And, like mentally, where were you mentally, as things began to shift, because you was coming out of a dark place, like you shared in the very beginning?
So I didn't think, it's tea. When we say, drink tea, people are like, tea, really? Tea.
Mm-hmm.
And I followed the directions on the back, brewed it, let it steep overnight, and it made a gallon. And it just, to be honest, it just tastes like water. So I just drank my 2 8-ounce glasses twice a day. And it just felt refreshing. And seeing the change physically made me even more of a believer to change my mind in the way that I was seeing myself. Like, as the weight falls off, and I'm feeling better, I'm thinking better, and I'm being better to myself, and I don't feel so bad with my budget.
Wow.
So
Right.
that was the price to pay to have a better quality of life, because I felt good about myself. I can look back now. I try to find so many pictures from back then, but I never really took pictures like that. The one picture that I have
Wow.
is the one picture that I have. So now, as the weight's dropping, I'm like, take a picture of me.
I love it.
Take a picture. So the confidence is definitely coming back, and I feel good.
Wow. I love it. I love it. And it's showing all over your face. So let's fast forward a little bit, and let's talk about this 15-day challenge. All right. Because right now, the 15-day challenge is spreading all over the entire world. And we're just really excited. We just celebrated the 1-year anniversary a couple of days ago on the 15-day challenge being around. And it has changed all of our lives. But just tell us, let's talk about the 15-day challenge. First and foremost, how many challenges have you done so far?
Okay, so you know how you start some and then you don't commit. You say you're gonna do it and then you don't do it.
Right.
I did that twice. This last 15-day challenge was my third time, but this 15-day challenge, I decided that I can commit to everybody. I can pour
Mhm.
into everybody. I can put everybody first. I can do for other people. Why can't I do the same for me? So
Mm.
this 15-day challenge was giving myself 15 days to be committed to me. 15 days to feel good about the skin I'm in. 15 days to just simply bask in the moment, a day at a time. Nothing more, nothing less. 15 days is like, it's just 15 days. It's not too much. It's not, too short. So 15 days, I watched what I ate. I watched the thoughts that I had. I
Mhm.
watched the way that I move my body. So I made
Mhm.
that fun. Went for a walk, whether it was, walk and look at the clouds, get on the Mind Body Money with Coach Nadira, Coach Shiny, Coach Twaila, whoever was leading the workouts, and just simply took my products. NRG faithfully, because my son, out of all of them, he will notice and he will tell me, Mama, did you take an NRG today? So I was faithful to my products, faithful to myself, and faithful to the process.
Wow.
And here we
Wow.
are.
Wow. And here we are today. And so, you know what? It's funny because you mentioned your son asked you about that NRG, right? And you just tell everybody, why does your son ask you if you've had your NRG? Just tell everybody, because some people may not know exactly what this NRG does. Right?
That NRG is my happy pill. That NRG gives me the mental clarity, the mental focus, and the 5-HTP in it is the attitude adjuster. Okay. And he knows, Mama took NRG today. That's my favorite. If I don't take anything, I'm taking the NRG.
All right. So there you have it. You don't leave home without this NRG, and it does so many different things in addition to the all natural energy that we're going to get every day. But you heard Nasha talk about the attitude adjustment, and it helps us to focus, right? To get things done. Because, I can only imagine, I'm a mom of 4, but we have some nice little gaps. We kind of spread them all out. So we always had a babysitter, right? Brianna's like 9 years older than the next one and stuff. So we've always had some help. And now I'm dealing with just, straight up teenagers. But I know that, as far as the busyness of all that you do, right? Because you are an entrepreneur, TLC is one of the things that you do. Your wife, you have the children, how this is one of the things that's helping you to get it done, right?
That's
Giving you
right.
that energy to make it through your day, right? So you know what? So that is that. But how about the fruit punch tea? You love
I,
this one? You
I
got your
got
fruit punch
this tea. I don't know if the formula is different or what it is, but it hit a little differently and it tastes so good. Like, not that the other teas don't taste good, because they do, but this
right?
one is, you don't have to add anything. You can just drink it, shake it up, and drink it.
Yes, it has truly become one of my favorite too around here because I was real, I was well, I love all of our cleansing teas. These are some of the cleansing teas that we're talking about today. Ladies and gentlemen, all of y'all that are tuning in, and just want to say that you're hearing from a mom of 6 and a wife, none other than Mrs. Naja Levels tonight, who is taking home having the opportunity to take home $1,000 cash tomorrow. She is definitely one of the winners. It's going to be $1,000 winner, $500, and a $250 winner. And we're believing for that 1,000, but she automatically qualifies alongside the other top two people. They are definitely a part of having that opportunity to take home the $25,000 cash. And so we've been able to watch her, both Nate and I, grow and to blossom into such an incredible woman, just realizing her purpose and transforming. And so we wanted to just highlight her tonight. And you all have the opportunity to hear the fullness, because you're just getting a little tidbit of what you're going to hear on tomorrow, just a little bit, and have the opportunity to go to TLC HQ and vote for Naja Levels tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just click the link We're going to be live, and you can vote for her. So you know what? So the 15-day challenge, for real, is changing lives all over the entire world. You touched on the NutriBurst. How about your kids? Your kids like to take this vitamin. This is our liquid vitamin, right? That's a part of the 15-day challenge here.
Listen, the kids, it's a hit or miss with them on some days. Michaela, if she see me do it, she'll want to do it. And if I say Jenny, because our executive director, Toyla, she has 4 kids, and I say if Jenny takes the NutriBurst, she'll take it. My teenagers, they so extra. But one of my teenagers, he'll drink the NutriBurst, but he prefers the NutriBurst Plus.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, that's good. So you got the kids, the family on the products, and they all have a different mindset. And they see a difference in mom, right? And I know hubby sees a huge difference in you, definitely. And that's key, which helps you to be able to be happier in life and to do the things that you need to accomplish that's on purpose and in the purpose that God has for you, right? So, tell us a little bit, because you're not just a customer over here at TLC, but you've been able to definitely grab a hold of Total Life Changes and to really begin to transform your mind, your body, and your money, right? So TLC also allows individuals to, say yes from an opportunity standpoint. So, and you got in as a life changer. So just tell us a little bit about some of the things that, you've been able to do from a financial standpoint, some of the things that you love to do. Like, what's some of the things that you love to do that have really been able to benefit you financially because of TLC?
So, being a stay-at-home mom, we're on one income. So sometimes, I don't have to always wait for my husband to get paid, And me and the kids, we can do some things. Or if I want to just, do something for myself, I can do that. And that's a good feeling,
It is. It definitely is a good feeling, when you can do something for yourself, because just like I mentioned earlier, a lot of times we end up putting ourselves on the backside, and we don't really focus on us. But TLC has given you the opportunity from a financial standpoint, just by saying yes, to tapping into the 6 ways that we get paid over here, to be able to do something for yourself. And that's a part of self-love, right? And the confidence that you exude today, because you're able to take care and to make you a better you, right? So with the comp plan, tell everybody what's the favorite way that you like to get paid, because I know we got a lot of different ways over here, but sometimes people tap into all of the ways, some people tap into some of the ways, but tell them, your favorite way that you get paid and how you've been able to implement Total Life Changes into your life, because you're busy, right? And a lot of times people pass over opportunities because they say, I don't have time for that. But you realize that you wanted to have more in life. You didn't want to have to wait. You wanted to do some other things. So how have you been able to get it done and implement it into your busy schedule?
So we were taught that products on hand is cash on demand. So that retail, if someone clicks my link today, I can get paid tomorrow. And if I have the product on hand and I need the money, that's cash in my hand. And when someone joins me in business, I get half of whatever they come into the business with. That has been, for me, that's a game changer.
Right. Absolutely. Because there may be something, not just for your personal use, but I know that with us, the reason why we kept trying every opportunity after opportunity in this industry was because we needed to, like, for real, bridge the gap in the household. It wasn't nice sitting back and trying to figure out, okay, how's this bill going to get paid? How's that bill going to get paid? And to have to figure it out, and not to have anything else coming into the household except being dependent upon, the job income. And so that's one of the things that we love about our industry is that it gives us the opportunity to really create what we want to create, with no strings attached. That's the beautiful thing, right? So, um, with that being said, because one of the things that I just want to say to everybody out there is that Total Life Changes in the 15-day challenge is something that really is changing lives. And you can see that Naja, coming from a very dark place in life, has totally turned her life around and is smiling more. She's on this journey called life. And so whether it's something that you see as an opportunity to get better health, right? Have you been able to help some of your other family members, Naja, as far as with the products?
Yes, my husband, he drinks the tea and the NutriBurst. My daughter, for the life of me, I've been, trying to get her to take the tea, but she done her own research and she understands that the liver excretes toxins, which when they excrete toxins, they come through the skin. So that's why her eczema is the way it is. No claims made, but when she drink the tea, it clears up just a little bit more every time she drinks the tea. And my family, Lord, you know how family is. They got to see you do it before they do it. But I have family who like, oh, you dropping the weight, so there are customers. And my grandma, she loves the Alleviate cream because she said, I got this hip pain. I gave her a little sample, y'all, a little sample. She said, I didn't use that. I said, well, grandma, you need to order you some Alleviate. So it's a plethora of products. I've sent my mom and my dad some chaga and some NutriBurst. And my mom, she actually likes the CBD, the lemon CBD tea. It helps her and my dad sleep at night.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yes. So, not only has this company and these products been able to change Naja's life, ladies and gentlemen, but they are changing other family members' life and friends that Naja knows. And that's one of the things that we like to point out because sometimes we got to lead by example, right? And so many times people won't hear us, they won't listen to us. But the one beautiful thing that I really love about TLC is that we just simply share our story. And that is the opportunity. You've been given a great opportunity to be able to share your story even more. And a lot of times we don't realize in life, but that truly is what life is all about. It's about us getting through the challenges because everybody goes through some challenges in life. But then as we go through the challenges and we grow through the challenges to kind of share with the world how we were able to overcome them in order to be that inspiration that you talked about in the beginning of this live. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is, really truly what TLC is all about. It's not just a company that's here by happenstance, but it's a company with some products. It's the home of the 15-day challenge that is changing lives all over the entire world. It is truly a place in which you'll feel it if you choose to tap into. And we're not going to get into all the different ways that you get paid. Naja kind of mentioned it here, but it's an opportunity where you can say yes and get up every single day and smile more and have that confidence more and to be that inspiration to people all over the world to let them know that, you know what, no matter how dark it may be today, there is a tomorrow, right? And that you can smile like the beautiful young lady on the other side of the screen. So Naja, you got some closing words. What do you want to say to everybody that's watching you today? As far as TLC, your story, what's one last thing that you want to share with everybody tonight before we close this thing out?
Oh, vote for me tomorrow at 2:00.
Absolutely.
And if you do nothing, take 15 days to dedicate to yourself. If you're no good for yourself, you're no good to anyone else. And no matter what, no matter who, you are enough and you are worthy of all God has for you.
Wow. I love it. I love it. Take 15 days for yourself. You are worthy. You are enough to be able to go out and to accomplish all that God has for you. So, you know what? Again, Mrs. Naja Levels, I just want to say to you and your entire family, because they truly have a jewel in you. And I know that they realize that, your husband and your phenomenal children. But congratulations, Nate and I, we are super proud of you. The 15-day challenge has truly helped you to transform in your entire life as you continue to grow, as you continue to be the woman that God has called you to be. And so everybody that's watching, anybody who caught a little nugget tonight, definitely tune in tomorrow night. I mean, not tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, TLC HQ. Somebody drop it in the chat, TLC HQ. You'll definitely see it on our pages. We're going to share it. But hear her full story, okay? Hear, her have the opportunity to answer all of the questions that are going to be asked of her on tomorrow. And definitely tune in and vote. All right. So with that being said, Naja, we're proud of you. We love you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for sharing on this platform tonight, because that's what it's all about, right? It's all about sharing with other people in order to let them know that they too can get through whatever it is that God brings them to. All they got to do is know without a shadow of a doubt that they are enough. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Can't wait to see you on the big screen on tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be between time, guys. We just want to let you know we got Gorilla Faith over here. All right. So congratulations, Mrs. Naja Levels. We're going all the way to the top. You are a winner already. And we can't wait to celebrate you even more. All right. So thank you for tuning in to TLC Conversations. Let's go, y'all. We got Gorilla Face over here, all right? Get it done.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody. Tell somebody, right? Teamwork with dreamwork. Tell somebody, don't miss it. All right, here this lady, incredible, phenomenal, full story for tomorrow. All right, and cast your vote. Good night, everybody.